good morning, and let's just take a minute and pay attention inward, see how we're doing. Pay attention how the weight is distributed between the feet. Pay attention to your spine, to your mind, to your aura. Okay, and let's just do a few movements, combining breathing and arms movement. We inhale from the sides, a lot of air, stretching, and then exhale and pull the life force from heaven through the body down to the earth. Exhale, bend your knees a little bit, and again, inhale from the sides and visualize also that you're opening your energy field. Stretch up. Visualize light shooting out from the fingertips, and then pull the life force through the crown or the center of the body, down, pelvic floor, into the earth. Let's continue. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's reverse. Pulling the energy from the earth. Inhale through the center. Shoot the energy out from the crown, and exhale from the sides. Again, inhale from the center. Pull the energy up. Exhale from the side. Bend the knees again. Again. And let's move from side to side. Make sure you're tapping on your kidneys a little bit, waking up the kidneys. Back of the hand on the lower back. Strong breathing. Muy bien, and let's move from side to side like this. Yeah, lift the opposite heel and stretch. And open the side as you're stretching. Breathe strong to the side. Okay, and then let's go a bit backwards and open more the side. And again, in front of the body without twisting. And then again, from side to side, simple, relaxing, softening. Wonderful. Let's check the hands and the fingers. Okay, the arms, the shoulders, the torso, whole body, shaking, some sound. Releasing tension. Shake. Oh, the jaw. As long as you shake, you feel better. Okay, and then we're working on the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, let's go up on the toes and down on the heels. And try to take a lot of air and really open your chest. And reverse. Okay, let's combine it with movement of the arms. Inhale on the toes, big movement backward. A lot of air. And try to open your shoulder joint far away from the shoulder. And let's reverse. And let's move faster. Okay, and again, shake a little bit, release tension. Okay, let's do the strong breathing. We're lifting the arms up and we want to bring the elbows to the rib cage. We start. Open, inhale, supporting on the knees, on the thighs, go down, exhale all the air out. Keep the air out, come halfway up and pump your abdomen up and down. Releasing and come back. Just take a minute and observe. This is strong. Let's pay attention. Okay, let's repeat. Inhale, lift the arms, and we start. Inhale, exhale, go down. Keep the air out. Come halfway, create a vacuum, and pump the abdomen up and down. Releasing and relaxing. Take a minute, observe the breath. If you need to clean your nose like I do, take a minute. And observe, let's observe the breath. Let's observe the mind. Observe the body. Let's observe enlightenment, enlightenment, alignment, alignment. Weight distribution. Okay, let's bring the feet a bit closer, interlace the fingers and stretch up, pointing two fingers up, and visualize the light shooting out from the fingertips to infinity. Okay, now let's bend the knees a little bit, and then as you're stretching the knees back and backwards, make sure that you're activating the sole of the feet, the thighs, and you feel that your base is very strong from the pelvic floor down, or from the hips down. Okay, and from this created base, we're stretching higher and higher and moving gently from side to side as if we're climbing on a ladder, higher and higher. Okay, collecting the core, and let's go down. There's a song, no? Higher and higher, baby. No? There's a song like this. And light shooting out. Now, as you hold it like this, let's rotate a little bit the torso up to the ceiling and breathing deep. Open your chest nicely with the breath. Deep breathing. Okay, with the next breath, we inhale deep and we're lifting up. And we're stretching in the center again, higher and higher. Collect the core, activate from the base down, and down we go, on to the other side. Try to keep the head in between the upper arms and the fingertips pointing out. Now again, let's open the chest a little bit. So we're rotating gently to the ceiling and we're breathing deep to the chest. Okay, inhale, lift up with the in-breath, stretch in the center, activate the center channel. And slowly, slowly, let's lower the arms, push them strong, away from the center. And let's keep them in a cross. Okay, let's rotate the hands as much as we can backwards. and push them out in the same time. Okay, let's rotate the arms and the hands opposite as much as we can. As much as you can. Again, backwards, push out, as if you unscrewing the arms from the shoulders. Push them out. Inhale, and then exhale as you doing reverse. Okay, and release. Let's soften tension, soften tension. Okay, let's do some head rotation. Make sure that you're really dropping the jaw, dropping tension and rotating. Combining with breathing, inhale back, exhale front. Okay, let's reverse. Wonderful. Let's just rotate the shoulders backwards again, just to soften the neck. And opposite direction. Okay, let's pull the head by placing the hand over the ear and pulling the head to the other shoulder. And the other arm is going a bit up and then going down and stopping where we feel that we are creating a stretch. And breathe to the connection between the arm and the neck. Inhale, come up. Slowly change the arms. Again, embrace the head and down to the other side. And after you locating the head, then locate the arm in the right angle. And breathe deep to the stretch. Okay, releasing. And let's place the hands one above the other and just like knee the neck from up, down a few times, kneading the neck, yeah, like a dog, and then opposite, yeah, the other arm down and massage your neck. Okay, beautiful. Let's massage a little bit the chest, yeah, and the abdomen. Wonderful, and the kidneys like this. Warm it up nice and strong. And the sacrum, warm it up. Wonderful. And the top of the legs, warm it up. And the inner legs or inner thighs. And the outer. And behind. And the knees. And then the lower legs all around. And then the feet. And life is good. Wonderful. Coming back up. Okay, good. Let's work a little bit on the legs. So either you hold something or you don't, whatever works for you. But let's just allow the leg to flow or to move like this. If you need to support, go for it. Yeah, let it move free and let your arm gently balance the movement without thinking too much about it. Good. Let's change. Okay, good. Let's do rotation. And opposite. And the other leg. Starting external rotation. Okay, and reversing internal rotation. Wonderful. Okay, let's just stretch one leg forward and then rotate the feet or the foot and reverse. And just point your toes as much as you can down and up and down and up and relax. The other leg, lifting, stretching, and rotation. And reverse. Okay, and then down, strong, and up, and stretch down, and up, and release. Okay, let's do some rotation just to soften. Reverse. Okay, let's work on the pelvis. Only pelvis like belly dancing. Reverse, both direction. Wonderful. Let's open a wider step. Keep the feet 45 degrees. Let's bring the hands into praying position and go down. Make sure that you don't curve too much the back like this. Yeah, bring your tailbone under. Okay, so the back is more straight. Keep the natural curve, of course, and go down. Okay, let's work a little bit here. Yeah, to activate the tendons of the arm, and we go down and up. Okay, with breathing. Exhale down as much as you can. Inhale up and rotate. Exhale again. Inhale. So this is the beginning pose. And then we exhale down. We inhale back. And we exhale down towards the body. Rotating. And continue. Okay, we stay like this. And we go up. And then as we go down, we allow the palm to separate, but we keep the fingers pushing towards each other. Let's do it together with the whole body movement. Inhale up, exhale, go as low as you can, and then separate. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, let's keep it down 1 minute. And as we hold it like this, let's make an 8. And reverse the direction of the 8. Wonderful. We're coming up, we're releasing, and we're releasing. Release tension. A bit from side to side to soften everything. Okay, let's open again and do classic triangle pose. Okay, choose consciously which side you want to start. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, but before we go down, again, we want to make sure that our feet are widely spread, that we're activating the inner arches, okay, that we're activating the knees and the thighs. Yes, so we feel power. Then we inhale, arms up, and then we're moving our pelvis to the side. Okay, so first of all is this movement. Before the shoulder moves, the pelvis moves. And then we start to go down, elongating away as we go down. Let's stop halfway down. Let's stop halfway. And then let's bend the front knee. Inhale. And now keep stretching away the torso while you're stretching the knee back. So feel this opposing movement. Again, inhale, elongate, exhale. Stretch the knee back, but keep pushing away the torso. Okay, and now we continue down. Now the top arm goes from the front, makes a circle, and then position just above. Beautiful. And then we hold it and we breathe. Make sure that you're holding your core strong. You don't let go there. Pelvic floor is working. Lower abdominal are pulling in and up a little bit. You feel power in the core. Okay, to get up, we inhale. And as we exhale, we're bending a little bit the front knee and exhaling towards the lower abdomen, lower back, and lifting up and relaxing the arms. Life is good. We close, we open. Okay, let's again build the posture. So we're widening the toes, we're widening the feet, we're activating the inner arches, we're activating the thighs and the knees, the pelvic floor, the abdominals. So the body is very strong from the hips or from the pelvis all the way down, or from down all the way up as well. Inhale, arms to shoulder level. Before we go down, let's just practice this movement of the pelvis. Only the pelvis moving back and forth to clarify for the mind what we need to do. Now let's push the pelvis as much as we can. And then let's start to go down halfway and keep elongating away the torso. Now let's bend the knee, the front knee, and keep elongating while stretching the knee back. So don't let the body come up. Keep going away, but then you're stretching. Then you feel the opposing movement. Again, inhale, bend the knee, exhale, push back. One more time, inhale, bend the knee, exhale, push back, and we continue down with the bottom arm. The top arm goes, makes a circle from the front, inhale, and then position just above, and then we hold it. Then we go with our awareness into the body. We're breathing to the whole body and we're softening into the pose. Every time we exhale, the body goes a bit deeper into the pose. Okay. To come up, first we bend a little bit the front knee. Then we inhale deep and we exhaling to the lower abdomen, lower back. Then we're lifting, relaxing. Let's undo the pose and just release tension. Keep your body soft, supple, and release tension. Okay, wonderful. Let's do another triangle, but this time we'll do the reverse triangle. Okay? So again, choose which side you want to start to. But because we do a reverse triangle, so, okay, let's say I'm going to the right. So I'm opening to the right, but the left foot will be pointing forward and a little bit to the side. Yes, so I'm making a step. So it allows my pelvis to turn completely to the front. Yeah, like this. Same direction as the right leg. Okay, so this is the beginning. Now we're opening the arms. Inhale, And continue to twist now as much as you can your torso. Keep the back leg really strong. And then, like we did before, elongate forward. And again, let's repeat what we did before. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, elongate your knee, stay up. Inhale, go forward. Exhale, elongate your knee. Okay, and now let's go down with the bottom arm, and the top arm makes a circle from the front and then position above like we did in the other triangle pose. And then we hold it. You can keep your arm on the leg, yeah, or on the floor, on the inside, or outside is more the traditional position. Okay, and we're holding the pose. Breathing deep and exhaling, softening into the pose. Okay, let's first come down. Let's bend the front knee and stretch the knee and just stay down a little bit, activating the hamstrings, breathing deep to the pose. Okay, let's bend the front knee a little bit. Inhale, exhale to the lower abdomen, lower back, and push the body up and release the arms and come back to the center. Let's take a deep breath and relax. Okay, let's do the other side. So we're turning the leg or the foot, and then we're pointing at the back foot 45 degrees, and we're rotating the pelvis. This is the beginning. Then we're lifting the arms, and we start to twist, click, 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 twisting. Inhale, exhale, go halfway down. Keep the back leg really strong and powerful. Okay, now we're bending the front knee. Inhale, exhale. Keep stretching the torso forward while stretching the knee backwards. Exhale. Again, inhale, go forward. Exhale, stretch, but keep stretching. Stretch the knee back and the torso forward. One more time. Inhale, exhale, go. Good. We continue the way down, placing the right arm or whichever side you're doing, wherever suits you, inside, outside, on the leg. Or if you have a small block, you can put your hand on a block. Okay, and then the other arm, we're bringing from the front, making a circle, and we're positioning it above. Now we're breathing to the whole body, exhaling and entering into the pose. Okay, let's come down, place both hands, both sides of the front foot, bend the front knee, inhale, exhale, stretch the leg, and allow the body, the upper body, to sink down and just breathe to the pose. Again, bend the front knee, inhale, exhale, press the knee back and stretch your torso forward. Okay, again, let's bend the knee, inhale, and exhale, push the body up, come back to the center, and let's release. Releasing, again, from side to side, softening the body. Wonderful. Let's take a minute and just observe what's going on. Feel the body. Pay attention to the alignment. Pay attention to the distribution between left and right. Pay attention to the relationship between your spine and your pelvis in terms of the degrees between the axis of the horizontal and the vertical. And the same, your shoulder and your spine. How is it arranged? In what degrees do you feel your shoulders are aligned with the spine, meaning meeting it in 90 degrees. Okay. Let's do a bit of a sun salutation. So we go to the front. Let's first arrange the posture, the mountain pose. So we bringing awareness to the feet. We give power to the feet. We give power to the inner arches. And then we activating the knees and the thighs, they pulled up. We're activating the pelvic floor. We're activating the lower abdominals. So we feel a lot of strength from the pelvis down, and from the pelvis up, there is elongation. Now, the earth energy coming up from the front center of the body, up to the crown, through the crown to infinity. And the heaven energy is caressing downwards, and allow us to relax the torso downwards. Try to recognize these opposing directions. Okay, we inhale the arms from the side, inhale, and exhale straight into praying position. Inhale and lift the arms up and arch back. Exhale and go down. Let's shift weight to the left and inhale and lift the right leg as high as you can. Exhale and big step backwards. Stretch in the runner pose, stretching your heel, back heel away from your front knee while keeping the pelvis in the same position. Don't let it move with the stretch. Good. From here, let's practice the warrior pose. So let's drop the back heel and push the body up to warrior number 2 pose. Inhale, exhale, and we are in the pose with power. Okay, make sure that you're feeling from the pelvic floor, the energy comes up through the crown to the heaven. Make sure that you're pushing both legs against each other and you feel the power. And then you look to the direction of the bent knee. Wonderful. Let's lift a little bit and let's rotate the heel, the back heel, and let's go down into warrior number 1 pose. As we go down, we want to push the back heel into the floor to stretch the back knee and elevate, elongate the torso, the arms up. Collect the core. Inhale and go down. Let's from here go into the plank pose. Keep the body nice and flat, parallel to the floor. And let's make circles. If you want to be only on one leg or one foot, you can do that. Both direction. You can change foot if you do one and make both direction on the other foot. Good. Both feet down, knees down, push back into the child pose. Exhale. Stretching the arm nice and long forward as buttocks goes to heel. Okay, from here we want to slide forward, keeping the buttocks a bit higher, and go forward. And then the pelvis goes down. And let's push gently the hands down to lift to the cobra. Okay, we go down. Toes goes in, hands goes a bit back. Lift cobra, cat, and downward facing dog. And we start to lower one heel down at a time, stretching the back of the leg, synchronizing with breathing. Inhale as you change, exhale as you stretch heel to floor. Great. And now let's stretch both sides equally, heels to floor. Okay, now inhale deep and step forward, stretching the runner. Inhale deep and step forward and keep the body down. Just breathe to the pose before we lifting up. Allow your body to sink, the upper body, the torso, to sink down. Now let's bend the knees, and with arch back, we're lifting and we're joining our arms above, hands touching, elongate, and down, praying position, and down, relaxing. Again, just check in, see how you're doing, see how is the alignment. Okay, let's do the other side. We inhale, arm from the sides are joining into praying position, exhale. Okay, before we starting, make sure that you're activating the feet, the toes, the inner arches, the outer arches, the heels, the knees, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the lower abdomen. You feel strong and stable. Okay, inhale, arms up, watch your lower back, and if you feel comfortable, arch a bit back. Exhale down. Stay down a bit. Let your torso sink. Okay. From here, we inhale and lifting the left leg as high as we can. Big step backwards. And again, we're stretching in the runner pose. Heel away from knee. Keep the pelvis stable. Okay, so really feel, bring your awareness to what's happening in your pelvis as you stretching your knee and your heel away from each other. Pay attention to your tailbone in relationship to your crown. So elongate your spine. Good. Okay, from here we're going to go up straight into the warrior pose. So we're going to drop the back heel. Bring a lot of power to both the back foot and the front foot. Inhale, exhale, and lift up into the warrior number 2 pose. Keep your pelvis working. Keep your pelvic floor lifting up. Push strong from your second chakra into the ground, into both legs. Good. We're lifting a little bit. We're rotating the back heel, lifting it up, lifting the arms above, and we're going down into warrior number 1. Yeah, if you want, you can keep your arms separate and stretch your arms, or you can interlace the fingers and stretch this way. Keep the heel pushing down. Keep the knee, the front knee pushing forward. Inhale, exhale down. Both hands, both sides of the foot. And we go straight into the plank pose. And let's stretch our toes and be on a stretched toes. And just gently move from side to side, like swing a little bit from side to side. Wonderful. Knees down, pushing back into the child pose. Exhale. Stretch your arm forward as you're moving backwards, buttocks to heels. Okay, let's slide forward, keep the buttocks up, the chest down, and slide forward. Now this time, let's lift to a cobra unassisted, without the hands. And let's lift the legs a little bit and just activate the back muscles, looking a little bit up. Breathing to the pose. Go down, placing the hands both sides of the shoulders, lifting up, cobra, cat, and up to downward facing dog, stretching one heel down at a time. Let's lower both heels down and just hold the pose, downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, exhale, lift the left leg up as high as you can, and let's step or bring the front knee, the left knee in between both hands into the pigeon pose. Okay, and rest the pelvis down. Stretch your toes. Okay, and gently let's try to bring the pelvis down to the floor if possible. If not, wherever the body finds it comfortable, just stay like this. Okay, the front foot, we try to take it a bit out of the way. Yes, so it's not very close to the body. It's a bit out as much as we can, of course. And we is not you, it's the body. It's not you. Yeah, it's important to understand. Okay, so slowly, as we directing the pelvis down, yeah, obviously it's challenging the hip joint, at least in my body. Okay, so slowly, I'm resting the pelvis down, yeah, and accommodating myself in the pose. Okay, it's very important to keep both legs active, yeah, to point the back toes into the center and to roll the back knee into the center. So you're rotating the leg inwards. Okay, if possible, you keep the cobra nice and up and breathing deep to the pose. Inhale and exhale and direct your chest to move down on the front knee. And let's stretch the arms forward and just breathe into this pose. Okay, let's again lift the body into the cobra. Okay, now let's help the back leg to come forward. And let's place the bent knee from the front, the left in this case, on top of the right leg. Okay, I just want to adjust the screen. Wonderful. Okay, so again here we have some, yeah, we want to keep the front leg strong, and we want to aim the front knee on top, yeah, on the straight leg. At the same time, we don't want to move the pelvis towards the leg because this is what the muscle wants to do. We want to keep the pelvis pointing to the front while bringing the knee on top of the other leg. So obviously it's challenging the hip joint and all the tendons in that area. Okay, and we're just sitting quietly like this for a minute and guiding awareness to the area that is being challenged and inviting to soften, to relax. Okay, as you're breathing and you're aware of where the tension, it softens. Okay, now let's place one hand over the other, and please do it consciously. Which hand you're placing first? Don't just do things automatically. And then let's shift weight a bit forward yeah, to apply pressure on the top knee. Make sure that your elbows are not stressed, okay? Don't lift them. Just shift weight a little bit and then press on the knee and feel that as a result, the back or the hamstrings of the straight leg are elongating. Always when we move out from the center, we're collecting the core, yeah? Okay, now let's separate the hands and keep stretching down, hands both sides of the leg. And we're breathing to the stretch. And we try to soften by breathing to it, being aware of it, and softening. Okay, gently, let's lift up. And now let's bend the straight leg. So we're undoing a little bit. Then we can go a bit to the side and bend the knee. Okay? And then we want to bring the top knee to be as much as possible above the other knee. That's the idea. Whatever the body can do, that's what we do. Okay? Remember, you are not this body, you are inside this body. Yeah? So we shouldn't identify with it too much. Or not at all, if possible. Okay, so this is challenging, at least in this body. I'm worried. Yeah, so as I bring my buttock to the floor, yeah, it challenges the hip joint and all the connective tissue tendons. So slowly, 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 I'm bringing both buttocks to the floor. Let's try to keep the heel out of the way, yes? So we don't sit on the heel, yeah, because this is curving the spine. We take the heel out and we try to rest the buttock or both buttocks in between both heels. So this is a bit ouchy. Okay. Now, like we did before, we placing one hand on top of the other. We apply a bit of pressure with the hands and with the body, tiny, moving forward, the torso. Keep your awareness in whatever you can release, yeah? Try to soften. Okay, now let's place the hands both sides on the floor and continue to move down. Keep the mind completely inside the body, and this will allow you to soften. If you think about something else, the tissues cannot respond. As much as your awareness is in the whole body, you can release tension. Okay, let's gently walk back and let's lift the top knee and let's go straight into a twist. So we try to aim the top leg or the foot to be straight on the floor. Then we embracing the knee, and then we're supporting behind and we're twisting, looking backwards. Okay, let's release first the head, then the chest, and just take a minute to breathe deep and let the air come in normally. Wonderful. Let's gently undo. And let's stretch both legs forward and just tap them a little bit. Okay? And just to balance, before we do the other side, let's go forward. Okay, but to go forward, let's not just bend straight with all the weight on the back. Yeah, let's support with both hands, both sides of the legs. Yeah, activate like we did when we were standing. Activate the feet, the inner arches. Push the legs strong into the floor. Activate the thighs, the knees and the thighs, the pelvic floor. And then you move forward with very strong base, walking gently with the hands as the body sinks forward. And then if you want, you can place your hands on the legs if you reach the toes, whatever feel comfortable, and just allow the body gently to move down as you breathe into it and softening into the tension. Okay, let's slowly arch and come back. And now let's do the opposite side, okay? So, like we did before, let's start this time with the left knee pointing forward and the right leg pointing backwards, okay? And again, we're in the pigeon pose with the left knee forward. Okay, and let's lift a little bit the pelvis off the floor. Make sure that you're rotating your knee. Actually, I did opposite, sorry. It should be the right. Yeah, do the other side that you didn't do before. Okay, so let's lift a little bit the pelvis, yeah, and then push your foot into the floor and rotate your knee inwards. And then sink the pelvis down. Okay, we start like this, yeah, in a type of a cobra. Open your chest, breathe deep to your chest. Make sure that your pelvic floor is activated, your lower abdominals are activated. Okay, good. And now we go down to stretch forward, aiming torso on top of the front leg or front knee. Breathe into the pose. Now the hands come back, we're pushing up again to the cobra. Breathe deep to your chest. Okay, now let's help the back leg, my left in this case, to come forward, and we're crossing the right knee over. Again here, pay attention to your hip joint, yeah, because it will try to compensate, and also the leg, so my leg goes immediately this way. I want to keep it straight, and I want to keep the pelvis, the right pelvis, backwards. Okay, we do what the body can. Again, placing one hand, pay attention which hand you're placing first. Yeah, lift a little bit your elbows, relax your shoulder, and then apply pressure forward, pressing the knee towards the knee. And just pay attention. Try to keep your awareness in the whole body. Breathe to the whole body. Observe what works, what tense, what you can release. And softening as you go down. Okay? Then we're stretching the arms, both sides of the leg, and we start to go down. Again, wherever the body stops, we apply awareness, we apply breath, and we softening. Okay, we walk back a little bit. Yeah, let's go a bit to the side and bend the bottom leg. Okay, and let's try to aim one knee on top of the other while keeping the heels away. Yes, so we're sitting in between the heels. Obviously, one side is easier than the other. So I hope this side is easier for you. Okay, and again, we're placing the hands, pay attention which one goes first, and we apply a bit of pressure and start to breathe and become aware of what's happening like this. And then we're stretching the arms and aiming chest to knee. And again, wherever the body stops, that's where we start to breathe and soften. Okay, we walk back. Let's lift the top knee and prepare to go into the twist. Okay, try to bring both buttocks on the floor. And again, take your heel out of the way if possible, embracing the knee and pull the knee towards your torso. Yeah, keep the buttock on the floor and pull the knee, so we opening the hip joint, supporting behind, and we twist. Breathing to the whole body and softening. Okay, releasing the head, bringing the chest to the front and taking a deep breath, opening the whole thing up and relaxing. Wonderful. Let's lie on our back and embrace our knees, pulling the knees to the chest and rolling from side to side. Keep your shoulders soft. Wonderful. Let's place the hands on the knees and make circles, both knees together. Both directions. Wonderful. Let's open the arms, shoulder level, and let's just drop the knees from side to side. Okay. Let's stretch the legs and wiggle the body and shake it a little bit to release tension. Good. And let's take a minute to relax in Shavasana. Make sure that your legs are slightly apart. Your shoulder blades are tucked under. The arms are rotated, hands facing up. And take a deep breath just to open up the whole body. And then exhale and soften tension into the earth. Good. Let's start and relax our face, our eyes, our forehead, the scalp, the jaw, the tongue. Relaxing the neck and the throat. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers. Relaxing the abdomen, the lower abdomen and the pelvic floor. Relaxing the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the feet and the toes. Being aware of the whole body, that it flows within itself beautifully. And then being aware of the connection with the outside. And let's bring back our awareness to the breath. Breathe a bit deeper than normal. Introducing a lot of air to the whole body. Again, breathing very deep, a lot of air to the whole body. Okay, and let's gently awaken the arms, the legs, moving a little bit, wiggling a little bit. Then let's bend the knees and roll from the side, slowly, slowly. Let's sit up. Okay, and let's conclude this beautiful yoga class by chanting Om 3 times. We inhale deep. Let's take a minute to give gratitude that we're here together, practicing and sharing this space. And let's visualize that this beautiful energy is spread and shared among all beings on planet Earth in the whole creation. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and beautiful life.